Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals Music is here because we're fiercely independent. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot. We've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather, live at 5.
Mostly sunny skies here across the Tennessee Valley on this Friday afternoon. We finally made it to 5 o'clock on our Friday. Here's a live look at the Arctic Air Skycam network starting in Lawrenceburg, where you see the bugs flying around the camera site here on top of the water tank that sits in front of Walmart. Sensors here, 83 degrees. Now, keep in mind that's not right at ground level where the sun heats the earth and the earth heats the air right near it. So it's a couple degrees warmer right at the ground level, but 83 here at the sensors. 59 is the dew point as a drier air mass moves into the area on a north wind at 3 miles per hour. We'll slide down to the Shoals. This is the University of North Alabama in Florence. We're looking back southeast down Pine Street. You see the taller buildings in downtown off to the left. You see the Science and Tech building of UNA here to the right. 86 degrees atop Rivers Hall with a dew point of 61. So you see a slight difference in the dew point here. There is a little bit of drier air advecting in from the northeast that's moving through southern Tennessee and is now easing into North Alabama. East-southeast wind here currently at 9 miles per hour. Barely a cloud in the sky, just a few off to the south and the southwest here as we look southward from the Shoals. Viper Live Doppler radar not showing any rain returns. There was earlier a little shower or two off near Tupelo, Mississippi. Those have kind of fizzled. We do have some false echo type returns here near the high top radar across the northern parts of Alabama. That's because of the slightly cooler and drier air mass at the surface working in from the northeast on these easterly and northeasterly winds, and then that goes up underneath some warmer air just a couple thousand feet aloft, and then the way that refracts the radar beam, it causes some of these light echoes here, but no rain across the area today. You can see back closer to and west of I-65, we're in the mid-80s, even upper 80s to lower 90s in a few spots, and then temperatures a little bit cooler as we head east of I-65, but only by a couple degrees or so. Satellite and radar composite across the southeast. Quiet today. The boundary and the little disturbance that initiated the scattered showers and thunderstorms yesterday afternoon and last night, that's off to the south of us. Now, earlier today, we were holding a little slight chance of a thunder shower in the forecast as a just in case for this afternoon, but the drier air in the low levels won out, so we've been quiet, and I don't expect any evening thunder showers to develop across the area. So if you're headed out to the Friday night football games, weather looking just fine, dropping into the upper 70s by kickoff at around 7 o'clock, and then we'll drop through the 70s through game time here, down to around the lower 70s or so by fourth quarter, with just a few clouds in the sky, mostly clear, and staying mostly clear for the overnight. Most of us into the lower 60s, except for a few folks with the lower dew points over here in southern Tennessee, east of I-65 down into northern Madison County, Alabama. You may sneak down to around 58 or 59. Most of us into the lower 90s as we head into Saturday afternoon with wall-to-wall sunshine, only a stray cloud or two here and there, but a few spots, especially our cooler running communities, for daytime highs in southern Tennessee because of elevation changes and things like that. The terrain may stay 88 or 89, but most of us between 90 and 94 for daytime highs on our Saturday. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy as we head into Sunday as well. The GFS likes to overdo some of the cloud cover a little bit. That's a common tendency for it. I think there's going to be a lot more sunshine than this. The same on Monday as well. We will have an upper level heat ridge building across the area. The center of it will be just west of us where the hottest air will be, but we will be affected by it by the early part of next week. That's going to be warmer temperatures before that breaks down toward the middle and latter part of next week. Staying dry here through Wednesday, but that upper level heat ridge breaks down and shifts west of us by midweek into the latter part of next week, and that will eventually allow a few scattered showers and thunderstorms around here toward the latter part of next week. We'll show you the 7-day here in just a moment. Lower 90s through the weekend, mid-90s on Monday and a Tuesday. On Monday, there could even be a few 96 or 97 degree readings over northwest Alabama into northeast Mississippi. Good news is that's not going to be accompanied by dew points way up in the 70s or anything. So we're not talking about heat index values that are running away of 105, 110 plus. The heat index values, because of lower humidity, they'll be pretty close to the afternoon air temperature. So it's going to be hot, but at least it's going to be a tolerable kind of hot, because we can get up in the triple digits this time of year. Fortunately, not going to be quite that warm here in the local area. We will be nudging that warm off to the west of us from the Mississippi Valley back into the southern plains. Upper level heat ridge breaks down toward the middle and latter part of the week. That relaxes the heat just a little bit back to the lower 90s, if not the upper 80s, and that's coincided with a slight increase in rain chances. I'll show you the 7-day here in a moment. Weather where you live for tonight, lower 60s for most of us, mostly clear skies out there as we head through the overnight and toward daybreak. Lower 90s for the vast majority of us on Saturday with wall-to-wall sunshine, maybe a stray cloud or two. More of the same for Sunday. A little warmer Monday into Tuesday as well. Clouds start to increase a little bit by the middle of the week as the upper-level heat ridge breaks down a little bit, so we don't have as much of a lid on the atmosphere. And that heat ridge also shifts to the west of us. We start to introduce a slight chance of a thunder shower beginning Thursday, but there's a lot of model disagreement on whether the rain chances will begin that early. There is better agreement on at least scattered showers and thunderstorms as we head toward Friday of next week. That's Look at Your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.